But as I said, there will be an international lawyer firm which will be in charge to conduct this cadastre cleanup. In this case, I think this cabinet will follow the rule of the law. We recuse ourselves because we are in the partnership with the owner of the license. They can say somehow, oh, Guinea is using its dominant position, to cancel a license. That's why we are calling on third parties that will establish if you will keep your license or not. This is the first part of your question. Yes, I did mention in my presentation that I will revise some fiscal dispositions in the new mining code. It's very simple. Guinea is facing today to a very hard competition. As you may know, if I take an example of bauxite area, you have two main zones in the world. You have a Pacific Basin and Atlantic Basin. The Pacific Basin is consisted of Indonesia, Vietnam, India, China, and Australia. The advantage, comparative advantage is they are producer and consumer. The Atlantic Basin, the main player is Guinea. But as you may know, today we represent only 5% of the bauxite produced in the world. And you may know again that we have the most important deposit of bauxite in the world. It's a paradox. This is the first handicap for Guinea, the volume. We don't have the volume on the market. The second issue is related to the fact that the consumers are not in the Atlantic Basin. They are in the Pacific Basin. In this case, we have to face to the freight. From a quick study that we have done, a ton of bauxite, transported or evacuated from Guinea to the ASEAN zone will cost roughly $20 to $25 US. And if you know the price of the bauxite, because it's really an informal market, is around 25, 28 for Guinean bauxite because it's a high quality. It should start at 20. What's less? It's not anymore competitive. This is the issue that I have to solve. For that, I have one solution. Is to play on the fiscal regime, to give bonus to the investors that are willing to invest in the, for instance, in the bauxite sector. That's why I said I am reconsidering the fiscal regime described in the new mining code. About the royalty we indexed on LNE. As most of the countries are doing now. It's not anymore FOEB. It's very square countries using the FOEB for royalty. Then the second issue is about the corporate tax. But today, really, we are in the range. We are in the normal range about the corporate tax. But there is another tax, as the duty tax. I found that this is a little bit higher. I have to take this down, but considering that I have to still realistic, bringing some revenue to my country and attracting the investor and playing on this fiscal regime to compensate a little bit the negative advantage that I have because of the less volume that I have on the market, and second, because I am far from the market.
Well, I think Paul, do you have anything to add on that? No. I think we'll take that last question as a composite question. There were several layers of questions in there, so I think unfortunately we've run out of time. But I think the answer given by the Minister touched on probably many of the salient issues that would come up otherwise in the question and answer period. The Minister has a team here. You guys can raise your hand. They are available for those of you who would like to have your questions answered. They'll be available throughout the Indaba. Minister FOFANA, I don't know if you've gotten any rest in the last year.
I'm available anytime.
He's available anytime.
I'm available.
We welcome you. Have a safe trip and a good experience here at the Indaba, and we look forward to getting a further update next year. And if it's been this ambitious, or as ambitious as this year, I think you're going to probably age 10 more years, so you better watch out. Thank you very much, and we just give them a hand. We'll now have the Tanzanian presentation, followed by Mozambique. We'll have a short break, and then go into Zambia, Ethiopia, the DRC, Ghana, and Mali. Those people who are from those ministries and have presentations, please deliver them in the back or downstairs. The next 4 presentations will be in English, so we should have more sets for you. If you have questions, please take them outside. 2 minutes. No, 1 minute.